Hello and welcome back to I Gotta Be Honest With You. Today we're doing the Thor episode. We're talking about the Odin son. We're talking about the God of Thunder, baby. Thor.
Thor.
That's what we're talking about. The mighty Thor. And what's interesting about him, he's probably the one Marvel character that was not created. He was taken from mythology.
That's right.
And they just turned him into a character.
Which means that everybody can actually have a Thor in their because Thor is exactly.
It's more universal.
Right.
Yep.
What's your background with Thor? Like I'm gonna be honest, I don't know a lot about Thor. I know enough to maybe carry through this episode. I'm just being honest. You're older than us, so what's your background with Thor?
I remember Thor as being one of the Avengers, to be honest with you. I read a bunch of the comics, but I don't really remember. I remember when Thor was a frog back in the day. And I remember when Thor lost his hammer to Beta Ray Bill.
Can we talk about him being a frog? What?
Yes, we can. Absolutely can. Right here we have the issue that that Thor was a frog.
Going off camera for a second, boys.
There we go. Oh. Do what you gotta do.
All right.
For real.
For real.
Thor was a frog. What ended up happening is, I believe Loki
Loki turned him into a frog.
Loki turned him into a frog. So Thor had a little hammer with the frog. It was kind of cool for a couple issues.
2 issues,
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was. It was very funny.
2-issue run.
Yep.
Thor is a frog.
Yeah.
Thor is a frog.
And some people were like, did a frog turn into Thor, or did Thor
that
turn
guy,
into...
Yeah.
Did a frog turn into Thor?
And it was like, what?
No.
I read it recently, and I was just kind of like, wow, this is...
It was actually pretty good.
I think it was Assistant Editor's Month.
Yeah,
It's just so out there.
Also, it kind of slid down the road. No one saw
that
it
was
happen.
when Thor was getting kind of weird.
Yeah.
But that has a cult following, that
Oh, yeah,
storyline.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. And then also during the same writer who did that comic also did this comic right here, where he
Introduced Beta Ray Bill.
Now, who is Beta Ray Bill, boys?
He was an alien from some other planet, and for some reason he ended up on. Well, it's true.
Well, no, it's
For some reason he ended up on Asgard, and supposedly he rivaled Thor in every way.
Yeah.
And so obviously they fight in this issue to see who gets to hold the hammer.
But doesn't later on Thor gets his hammer back and
Yes.
Odin gives him a hammer.
Yes, he proved himself to Odin that he was worthy of holding this.
Right.
Because he actually held Thor's hammer.
Yeah,
Right.
Which not many people have held.
Yes.
Right.
And Odin created him his own hammer called, I think it was Stormbreaker.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Stormbreaker.
Yeah. And Thor also, after a while, became another character. Eric, I don't remember his last name.
Eric Masterson.
Masterson was Thor, but he became Thunderstrike later on.
Yeah.
Didn't he die?
Something like that. I don't know.
I'm not really.
Eric Masterson?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think he just
Gave up.
he fought the original Thor later on, and then
He was like the U.S. agent of Thor.
Oh, gotcha.
he was the John Walker of Thor.
He was the John Walker of Thor.
Yeah, we could go on forever on that
Yeah,
one.
that was a good one.
Yeah, it was. But
But he's had his rogue gallery, Loki, and all the destroyers and things like that. But we're gonna go obscure. Here's one of my favorite Thor books.
That's right, my friends. Thor fought Dracula.
didn't pretty much everybody in the Marvel universe?
Everyone fought Dracula.
But that one's one of the best.
Yeah,
that was a great
that
story.
issue was
that was
awesome.
a great story.
That was a good story.
Yep, Dracula takes control of Sif. And
Yep.
And then
Thor
got angry and went after Dracula.
Yep. So, and also when Thor, because Thor was actually doing pretty good in sales, I'm guessing that's why they introduced the new warriors in Thor.
Yeah.
Because I guess Thor was having a rise thanks to him being a frog and whatnot. So I don't. Well, what
That
else?
was much later though.
Why
Yeah,
does
this
it-
was like
when
50
it's-
issues later.
Yeah.
So that's like
Well,
4 years.
all
That's
right,
a
well,
presidency term.
All right, well, for some. Yeah. But I don't know why. Anyway, they introduced it. Probably me. I don't know. They just introduced new warriors.
They introduced new warriors, but they really were not part of the Thor
No.
cast.
It
It
was
was
just
just
a
their
random-
first appearance.
yeah.
Right.
It was probably just a random
It was just a
one-off.
two-part story.
And then they went
That
off to
took
their
place
own
during
issue.
the Act
Yeah.
of Vengeance. That took place during the Act
Yep.
of Vengeance. It was a good Marvel story back in the day, where
Where Thor fought.
Juggernaut.
Oddly
heroes
enough,
and villains
Juggernaut.
sort of swapped around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Thor took
Yeah,
on
it was
them.
weird.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Wolverine
good,
fought
though.
Tiger Shark.
That was
Yeah,
awesome.
that
Cap
was-
fought the villain there from Namor. There, I always forget that dude's name. He looked like a blue Darkseid. He fought Namor at one point in the
Yeah.
Act of Vengeance.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Red Skull fought Magneto.
Yep.
But
yeah,
Thor
okay.
took on Juggernaut, which
Yeah.
Which was great.
which was just a great story. Probably my favorite issue of Run until 2004 done.
2007.
2007.
2007. John
John Michael Straczynski.
John Michael Straczynski took
Oh.
over.
The best run on Thor, critically acclaimed, and so well received by the
great.
public that the first Thor film with Hemsworth
Was
basically adapts that.
almost based
Right.
on that.
Yep. Which he's also had another movie, and later on this year, Ragnarok comes out, where he's going to be with Hulk and Doctor Strange.
Yep.
But to a lot of people out there, if you haven't seen the pictures, go online. They're changing Thor's look radically.
Yes.
He's going to have short brown
Short
hair.
He's gonna have less armor.
Yep. And also it's based on the Ragnarok, which is the end of Asgard as we
And
know
the
it,
world, yeah.
and the world as we know it. It also is going to have some parts of Planet Hulk in it.
Great
which,
story.
Which
Cool.
I recommend if you ever get a
Yes.
chance.
If we do a Hulk episode, which if you want it,
Ask
suggest
for it.
We're gonna do it.
Planet Hulk is probably the quintessential Hulk story of the last 20 years.
Oh,
Yes.
definitely. I mean, Peter David was on Hulk for a long time, but still, this is
What Greg Pak did on Planet Hulk
Oh, that was
just,
great.
was just off the hook.
amazing.
And it's going to be great to see Thor, Hulk, and Doctor Strange because in the year 2017, heck, even if you said 2007, hey, there's going to be a movie with Thor, Hulk, and Strange,
People
we would
will
have
be
been like,
what?
no,
Really?
not really.
Considering the last two Hulk movies weren't that good.
Well, the Ed Norton one was okay, but
Yeah.
this is not a Hulk
No.
episode. Well, going to Thor, the first Thor movie was good.
Awesome.
I didn't like.
Yeah, the
Dark
second one
World.
was
I
Yeah,
didn't
the
like
second
Dark
one was
It was
yeah.
half and half.
Yeah.
But you gotta like Loki. Loki's been great in all
Nah.
of them. I mean that character. Nah, you don't like Loki? Really? All right, whatever.
Tom Hiddleston's all right.
Yeah, he's no.
I think he's one of the
He's
best.
a lot better.
I think
He's a lot better than Jared Leto.
This is true.
Anyone's
He's
better than Jared Leto.
Well, this is true. I gotta
My
be honest
toilet
with you.
is better than Jared Leto.
There you go.
Tom Hiddleston
Anyway,
is a good actor,
I
but I
think-
think they're oversaturating Loki.
Well, I think he's one of the best on-screen villains Marvel ever put on screen.
I have to give him that.
That's
I
true,
think
but that's
he's-
like compare. They don't really have a lot of villains that have been showcased. When you
Well,
think of the Marvel movies,
No,
you
because
really,
they kill him off.
they kill him off.
Like Red Skull.
Red Skull,
a
who was
great villain.
awesome.
Yeah.
But no, come on, Loki.
You
It's
know-
gonna be cool though to see
No,
where because
right.
they're changing it. Where's
Right.
Loki gonna be in this Ragnarok? Because it's like years later.
Right. No, you're right. But here's the other funny thing about it, about getting back to Ragnarok and all that, and you talking about villains. I think we haven't really seen Thanos yet. He may surprise us to be the best villain we've seen
I
yet.
hope
Oh, of
so.
course he
With,
will.
He'd
It's-
have
it's
to be.
Thanos. It's Big
Thanos,
T.
Big
Big
T,
T.
Big Daddy T.
Big T. He's got the gauntlet.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know it. He's not. Yeah, he will.
Well, he's gonna get it.
Yeah,
Now
probably,
here's
yeah.
my question with Infinity War. Which Thor are you going to want to see? Long blonde hair, Return to Glory, or are you going to be cool
Return to glory.
Return to glory.
with
He's
this
got to
Return
be.
to glory.
potential 80s-ish Thor?
He's got to have the
I
long blonde
hated the
hair.
80s Thor.
Yeah, I did.
But that's
too.
what he kind of looks like.
I know.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no,
cool.
you're right.
With
But-
that gladiator paint on
Oh, yeah.
this planet.
Yeah, that's kind of well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Marvel will probably do Planet Thor later this year to tie in.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because you opened up, we're gonna have a final word with Tom. How's that sound? Fair?
On Thor?
I'm
On
still
Thor.
going.
He's still going.
Oh, you still going? Oh, you still got more good.
How much
Sorry.
time we have
I
left,
still
to
got
be
some,
honest?
I still got some thoughts. Okay.
Okay.
Why I got into Thor, I think he's one of the strongest superheroes in Marvel.
Oh,
if-
absolutely.
If not the strongest. He's, in my opinion, the most courageous. I mean, look who he's fought. He's fought Silver Surfer. He's fought Thanos. He's fought Galactus. He fought the Sentry.
That's
He
true.
beat the Sentry.
Dracula.
Which Sentry is supposed to be like, Marvel's answer to Superman, which
Yep.
didn't take off, so they killed him off. But
Well,
I,
that
mean, I
happens.
think Thor is probably, one of the best.
Yeah.
So without question, say your favorite character's Thor.
He's top three.
Okay.
Top three.
I mean, in
I
Marvel.
In Marvel.
Oh, Marvel, yeah,
Yeah.
probably number one.
Yeah.
Thor
Do-
and Wolverine for you. There's no
So,
Yeah,
are you-
Thor
are
and
you-
Wolverine are kind of tied for me.
Yeah.
Are you still reading Thor now that it's Jane Foster?
No.
Because I am, and I got to be honest with you, it's actually not that bad.
It sucks.
I'm
Well,
not
okay,
reading
well,
it.
there
I'm
you
not
go.
reading it. I'm sorry.
I stopped reading Thor after the Mighty Thor, Matt Fraction's
Matt Fraction's run.
I thought that was a great.
That was a
run.
pretty good run.
Got it.
But oh no, Marvel has to go the greedy route. Oh, let's get Jane Foster's Thor.
Well, they're just trying to do different
Just
things.
like
but radically
what's her name?
different.
Gwen Stacy, a Spider-Man now. Let's do that.
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen.
Spider
Oh,
loser.
you forgot. Here you go.
Thanks.
And you forgot the girl there. There's Iron Man.
Oh, yeah.
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 Oh,
I
well,
don't know
she
her
doesn't.
name.
That doesn't need mention because Iron Man sucks.
So
I want to take this opportunity real quick, since we're on a limited amount of time, to start promoting Free Comic Book
which
Day.
is our Super Bowl.
It is our Super Bowl. It's the biggest day in our industry. Come on down. Free comics, cosplay, good stuff. We'll talk about it more in the future on that.
Peace
later.
out.